The roots of B.GRIMM date back to 1878, when a young Austrian trader based in Bangkok, named Erwin Müller, invited his friend, Bernhard Grimm, a German pharmacist from Hamburg, to join him to open the first pharmacy in Bangkok, Siam Dispensary, to offer modern medicine to the people of Thailand. During that time, diseases were rampant in Thailand, but many of them could be cured with European medicines. Shortly after the pharmacy was opened, medicines were supplied to treat members of the court suffering from severe infections. Because of this, the company was bestowed the Royal Coat of Arms by King Rama V. Later on, Bangkok faced a major outbreak of cholera. B.GRIMM worked closely with the authorities to source medicine and equipment to fight the disease. In appreciation of this special effort, King Rama V awarded B.GRIMM a special medal. Erwin Müller and Bernhard Grimm expanded their business under the name B.GRIMM & Co. to import and sell high-quality goods and technology from Germany. B.GRIMM & Co. then opened a department store called the Bangkok Outfitting Company to sell high-quality outfits and accessories to court members, as well as to the general public. Thailand became one of the most developed countries in Southeast Asia in the 19th century. B.GRIMM was proud of its contribution to the development and modernization of Siam. One of its most significant achievements was importing machinery to excavate the Rangsit canals and irrigation system. As a result of this major project, Thailand boasted the largest irrigation system in Southeast Asia, which extended 1,500 kilometers and significantly increased its role as a rice producer and exporter. The Link family's role in B.GRIMM started with Adolf Link, a young pharmacist from Lübeck, Germany, who moved to Siam in 1903 to manage the healthcare business of B.GRIMM. B.GRIMM played a large role in developing Siam's infrastructure system. For example, the company was granted concessions to install a wireless telegraph system on Sichang Island in 1904. Mr. Adolf Link took over the entire business in 1914 after helping to manage it as a shareholder for several years. To facilitate imports and exports between Siam and Europe, B.GRIMM opened a branch in Hamburg. It also became the dealer of Daimler-Benz vehicles from Germany. B.GRIMM's businesses flourished, making it one of the most well-known companies in Siam. The outbreak of the First World War in Europe adversely affected B.GRIMM's operations. Siam entered the war in 1917 on the side of Britain and France. As a result, the Germans residing in Bangkok were labeled citizens of an enemy country and interned. The assets of B.GRIMM and more than 20 other German companies in Bangkok were confiscated. Entire Link family were deported on British ships to an internment camp in Ahmednagar, India, until the end of the war in November 1918. After being released, Adolf Link was determined to start over and reopen B.GRIMM in Hamburg. Adolf Link was deeply in love with the Thai people and culture. He believed that the Thai government, nor King Rama VI, was not at fault for the detention of him and his family. He regularly wrote to the principal private secretary of King Rama VI, asking for permission for them to return to Thailand. Royal permission was granted. B.GRIMM & Co. was reopened at Pratu Sam Yot to once again import goods and modern technologies to Siam. The company became a leader in developing the country's infrastructure. In 1932, Adolf Link's 22-year-old son, Herbert, came to Bangkok to help his father manage the B.GRIMM operations in Siam. 7 years later, Adolf Link and his wife, moved back to Hamburg, leaving Herbert in charge of the business, leaving Adolf in charge of the business. At the onset of the Second World War started, B.GRIMM continued to operate despite shortages of goods in Thailand. B.GRIMM eventually encountered a drastic change following the defeat of Germany and Japan in the war. German companies in Thailand were closed down, and their goods were again confiscated. B.GRIMM's distributorships of some products were passed to other companies. 4 years after the Second World War, B.GRIMM reopened and regained the distributorships of many German companies, including Merck, Zeiss, Krupp, and Mercedes-Benz. The second generation of the Link family in Thailand successfully revived the business. Herbert Link took care of the business in Thailand, while his brother, Gerhard, oversaw the business in Hamburg. As B.GRIMM's business expanded, the company moved its head office to Nakhon Sawan Road in 1955. It continued to import quality goods to be distributed to the general public and government agencies. Many brands distributed by B.GRIMM's were successful and widely known in the local market. To keep pace with Thailand's development, B.GRIMM imported modern technology equipment. In the early 1960s, the company began to distribute Carrier air conditioners from the United States. One notable accomplishment was the installation of B.GRIMM of a Carrier air conditioner in the Grand Palace. This came after the federal president of Germany, during an official visit to Thailand in 1962, was received by His Royal Majesty the King. It was felt that because of the hot weather conditions, an air conditioner was needed in the Chakri Mahaprasad throne hall of the Grand Palace. Also of note, during that time, B.GRIMM linked up with Carl Zeiss to build Thailand's first planetarium. It also played a role in developing Thailand's communication infrastructure by importing Krupp diesel locomotives and steel for rail tracks. B.GRIMM has contributed to the betterment of Thai society. Gerhard Link served for 25 years as Honorary Consul General in Germany, while Alma Link became the first non-Thai to be royally bestowed the Kun Ying title for her philanthropy. B.GRIMM has successfully diversified its business over the years and relocated its head office 2 times. In 1978, B.GRIMM celebrated its 100th anniversary in Thailand. From then on, Gerhard's son, Harold Link, who was only 23 years old, joined the business in Thailand, marking the beginning of a new era for the century-old company. Harold Link revitalized the company by transforming the B.GRIMM business model from being an importer to becoming a joint venture partner of overseas manufacturers, and by investing in its own products and services. Harold Link signed its first joint venture agreement with Carrier and then formed partnerships with several other international corporations to develop industry and infrastructure in Thailand, such as Siemens, Merck, Zeiss, and KSB Group, a leading producer of pump valves worldwide. B.GRIMM then directed its effort to the challenging energy sector, a move that has led to a dramatic expansion of B.GRIMM's business in Thailand and overseas. B.GRIMM's first power plant was built in partnership with Amata Corporation. Since then, it has built more power plants in a number of industrial estates, including at Bang Ka-di Industrial Park and in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. To carry out the plans of B.GRIMM Power Public Company Limited and achieve rapid growth, B.GRIMM raised funds through an initial public offering in 2017. As the company celebrated its 140th anniversary in 2018, B.GRIMM's business had expanded 100 times in the last 40 years. B.GRIMM has become a truly international conglomerate and is globally recognized, particularly for its investment in energy in Southeast Asia. Having partnered with China to develop energy in Vietnam, The company is now set to expand to more Asian countries, including the Philippines and South Korea. B.GRIMM has also entered the shipping business. B.GRIMM Maritimes now has a fleet of first-class bulk carriers. B.GRIMM is revisiting its roots in healthcare with plans to expand its business in that sector based on advanced technology and once again being in the forefront of efforts to ensure the well-being of the people of Thailand. B.GRIMM continues to support various non-profit projects, following in the footsteps of his uncle, aunt, and father. Mr. Link has continued to make charitable contributions and supported the foundation they launched. In 2016, B.GRIMM, in collaboration with the Gross National Happiness Center of Bhutan, established the GNH Center Thailand to help spread the holistic and sustainable approach that is the guiding philosophy of Bhutan's development process, and to inspire other companies. B.GRIMM has been the major sponsor of the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra under the patronage of Her Royal Highness Princess Siriwannawari Narirat. This support is based on the view that classical music is integral to the cultural development of Thailand. Regarding sports, with the objective to help to upgrade the riding standard in Thailand, Harold Link is serving as the president of the Thailand Equestrian Federation. The Link family is an avid supporter of equestrian sports. Sponsorships of equestrian events can be linked to the family members' never-ending love for horses, which can be traced back to the first generation in Thailand. B.GRIMM also supports causes related to the environment. One example is its partnership with the World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, in a project to preserve tigers and their habitat. Tigers are integral to effort to protect the world's environment. The disappearance of them can have a devastating effect on ecological integrity of ecosystems. The Link family has experienced changes and diverse obstacles in its quest to build the strong company that is operating today. As its company expands, the family stays focused on its philosophy of doing business with compassion towards employees, shareholders, clients, and society.